Hello, Lucas Nation fans. Welcome back to another exciting podcast. This is the Lucas Chat Podcast Season 2, and we have a lot of good things coming up within the season. Be sure to check out the Weekend Vlog episode 52 because we ran a little bit longer on that show. We had a new setup and a new news announcement, such as all the previous movies that I've done will be on Dailymotion in celebration of the new movie John Blaze to be released September 25th. 2015. That is a Friday next month. So very excited to be doing that for that reason. Now today we're going to talk about, of course, this is the anime podcast. We're going to talk about Aria the Scarlet Ammo. Now I love this show. This show is really awesome. It's very epic, very adventurous. It's very exciting to watch. I think most people, again, this is one of the animes that should have more seasons than just one. But this show only has one season, fortunately, and it has a lot of voice actors. Now, we're trying to get word here on the voice actor. Now, the person to play Arya Kanzaki, that's not no other than Leah Clark. Leah Clark is a very good voice actor. She did a lot of projects in their time. You know, she did a lot of stuff. She was also in the High School DxD series. She's in the new show that we're watching, The Rolling Girls. She's in that, and she's also in a couple more. We're trying to get word. Oh, okay, yes, Freda from a certain Scientific Railgun S. She's also in that show, The Red Data Girl. We started watching that anime. She's in there. She was a guest voice actor in Is This a Zombie of the Dead, that anime series. She's also played Miho, if I pronounce that right, from again a scientific railgun, the first season. And of course we did talk about this anime last weekend, but Minami Shimada from Baka and Test Some of the Beast. Now again, Leah Clark, her voice is just amazing. Like, I love her voice. Her voice is so cute. Now the story takes place of the city, the Butte city. They went to Butte Academy or Butte High. It's kind of a sort of a cop school, if you will. You know, you train to be sort of a Butte, be sort of a cop. It kind of center points around this guy, the character named Kenji. Let's see, we're trying to get word of who plays Kenji. Oh, Todd Hubercorn. Todd Hubercorn played Kenji, and you know he played also in a lot of other stuff. Let's see, we're trying to get word here. He played in a lot of good stuff. He's also a good voice actor, in my opinion. Um, let's see, we're getting word here. Uh, Now, some of these animes that I'm not really too familiar of. Uh, Not so much familiar with a couple. Well, Black Butler, that's a good anime. Fairy Tail, I heard of Fairy Tail. That's also a good anime. Um, and that's pretty much it that I know of from Todd Habercorn to play be a voice actor. But he played one of the main characters, Kenji. Sets around Kenji. He is training to be a Pute, and then they was looking for the what's called the Butte killer. So they looking around the city, and that's how Kenji and Arya sort of met, because somebody was trying to kill Kenji, and then Arya was in some sort of skyscraper. She fell down from the skyscraper, shoot the Butte killer, or the Butte, what's the word I'm looking for? Sort of a protege for the Butte killer. Oh, and we're actually getting word. Todd Hamancorn played. He played in Rosero plus Vampire. Skunde, yeah, that's the name. He played Skunde in that. We're just getting word there. But back to the anime. She comes down, she saves him, and then they become partners. Arya forces Kenji to become partners with him. So they end up becoming partners, and then they try to search around the city for the Butte killer. And then it comes across with the final, I guess the word I can say, the final boss, if you will, named Vlad. Turns out Vlad was the teacher, Soya Naki. He's the teacher for one of the classes at Butte Academy or Butte High. Now, we do have more characters into this show. Now, Riki is one of my favorites, played by Jade Saxton. One of my one of my very very favorites. I think we're trying to get word here. I think she played it. Yes, she did. She played Konako from High School DxD, Born, and the High School DxD series. Another good anime, which I probably will do a podcast over one of these days. Um, but she also played in the Megara School Suits. That is an anime that we're analyzing right now. We'll be reviewing that on the podcast website coming up soon. Um, and that's really where I know her from. Oh, and another anime we're getting word here, Senna. Senna from Haganai and the Haganai series, Haganai Next. She also plays Senna. Really, really good to expand her voice out. She goes from Kanako, which is sort of a dark character, just a little bit of a dark character, but not so much in DxD Born because she talks a little bit more. It goes from a dark character to a loud, light character like Senna. So very, very good for these voice actors to expand their voice and reasoning with these animes. She also played what's the word? Oh, Komoi. That character was in the Scientific Railgun and Scientific Magical Index series. Um, she was kind of the teacher. She was the short character, the teacher. She also played Hurana from Is This a Zombie? That's another anime series that we're watching, and she also plays in Freezing. Freezing and the Freezing Vibration. Arnett Macmillan. That's another voice. That's another character in that show. And then another show she played in, Jade Saxton. She played in Mayu. She was B Got HK. That's another good anime that I probably will do a podcast over because it's all about sex in that anime, and that's exciting to really talk about. Now, again, along with the other characters, Rico was played by Lucy Christian. Lucy Christian is an amazing voice actor. She's also played Nagisa, well, both Nagisas actually. Nagisa in Clannad and Nagisa in AKB 0048, that series. And she's been quite a few stuff. I did mention her in the Infinite Stratus series, that podcast we did over Infinite Stratus, that one number one. She also played Shifuyu and Madoka. I'm sorry, Madoka. So playing two characters in one show, that's amazing. She also played Bonri from the Scientific Railgun S series. Very good anime, again, I must repeat. Again, AKB Next Stage and AKB 0048. She also played, we just wrapped up this anime, Inaba, Kokoro Connect. We just ended that anime series, and again, she plays that character. And I'm trying to get word of more animes that she's played. Oh, yes, I almost forgot. Bodacious Space Pirate. She plays Marika Kato. Another good anime that we're watching right now currently. We will be doing a review and a blog over that anime as well, coming up very soon in our website update, so stay tuned for that. Let's see. And that's pretty much all the animes that I know of. Oh, except for this one, F, A Tale of Memories, and F, A Tale of Melodies. Miyako Miyamura, another good anime to really get into. Oh, and I cannot forget Angel Beats. She was also in Angel Beats back in 2011. She played Iwasawa, the lead band in Girls Dead Monster in that series. So, very, very good for Lucy Christian. She's really popping it with these animes. Like she's been in a lot of stuff. And I used to think, Brittany Krabowski. I used to think, she used to play in a lot of stuff, but Lucy Christian, she plays in a whole bunch of stuff too, so it's always good to see these animes to play in different and other things like that. But back to Aria the Scarlet Ammo, you have Riki, played by Lucy Christian. Now, once you watch this anime, you'll really understand it. This is not one of your animes that you would not understand to really watch. You understand a lot of stuff, that goes on within this anime. Um, a lot of stuff that just happens with the show. Is so much going on. There's a huge love triangle with Arya, Kenji, and Shirayuki. Now, I meant to pull up Shirayuki, who plays her. Brenna Palencia, if I pronounce her name right. Now, I think I've seen her. She played a lot of stuff. Like, I think she may have played. Yeah, she did. She played Kate Takayama from Hanukkah Next, and she also played Satan from certain Scientific Railgun S and Railgun. She also played something else. She was also in Rolling Girls too, I think. She's also in Rolling Girls. Now, another anime that's coming up real soon that we're gonna start analyzing is Good Luck Girl. Um, let's see. We're trying to get word. Yes, she did. Okay, so I did mention her before in Buck and Test. She also plays Hideyoshi. Hideyoshi from both series, the Some of the Beast season 1 and Some of the Beast season 2, and also in the OVAs, of course. And she also played the twin sister Yoko. They sound the same. They're twins, and they have two people playing each other. Um, and we're trying to get more word of what more to come for from Brenda. And that's pretty much all we can see that comes up with. Now, she's been in quite a few of stuff, and I can't remember. Damn, I can't remember that name. Is it Akemi and Her Seven Companions? I think that might be the name of that show. I forgot. I watched that show and I analyzed it. It's been a long time since I watched that show. But a lot of cool people are in the show, and you see a lot of voice actors expanding out for what they do with their career as a voice actor. So you see a lot of stuff. Now, I really do love it when they have an anime that plays that has like every anime voice actor ever in this one anime, like the Samurai Girls, that anime show that were just started last night. We started analyzing that show, and like every voice actor that I know is in that show. So I'm very, very excited to watch it again tonight. But again, this show will not disappoint you guys. That's pretty much the basic of it. They try to hunt down the boutique killer and try to hunt down now Arya, the character. Arya, her mom was thrown in jail because of the boutique killer, because everything was framed on her. So they go around, they try to free her mom, denting down her sentences, and try to have her released from jail. So it's a huge sad story. And that sad story with Rico, with she was thrown in jail too, and her parents didn't really like her all that well. She was just thrown everywhere. So a lot of good things to come. And now one of my favorites, her name is Jean, if I said that right. Jean was played by Colleen Klippenbeard, if I pronounce her name. Now, she hasn't been in a couple of stuff. She's been in a couple of good runs. I don't really, I can't just hear her name and say, oh, I know where you're from. I know what anime you voice acted. She did play in Railgun S series, and she also was a sort of a guest voice on Baka and Test. She played one of the teachers, so she didn't have a huge ass role, but she had like a small little role that kind of get paid a couple of thousands. Not too bad. But she's been in a couple of guests. She had also had played in the Dragon Ball Z series. She played in the Dragon Ball Kai series back in 2010. She played Gohan in Android 18, Trunks the baby, the son Goku, and Goku when he was a baby. Now, also, Monaco Riel was also in the newest Dragon Ball Z series. The new Dragon Ball Z movie that came out, Resurrection F, that came out a couple of weeks ago. It came out. that show came out, and that movie came out, and Monica Riel was Boma in that movie. And I found that out, and I'm like, wow, they're expanding to theaters. That's exciting. Um, but a lot of voice actors that do a lot of stuff. So again, like I say, guys, this show will not disappoint you. I was not disappointed into this show. I enjoyed every last episode. Now, what I really think they should do is, I think they should bring the show back for season 2. Will Arya's mom get out of jail? Will they ever become official partners? Will they ever end the triangle, the love triangle that Shiryuki, Arya, and Kenji has? You never know. So that has been the podcast of Arya the Scarlet Ammo. I hope you guys did enjoy the podcast show here today. Very, very glad to be doing all of that today. Very, very excited to be doing season 2 and season 4 of all my shows, like season 4 of the Weekend Vlog. Please be sure to check that out. And be sure to check out my Dailymotion account. It is www.dailymotion.com/KennedyLucas. I have the link in the description below, of course, but be sure to check Dailymotion out. If you guys missed the previous movies that I've done in the past, they will also be on Dailymotion today. It was going to be uploaded today and advertised today. So be sure to check me out on Dailymotion. Be sure to check out, if you're watching on the website, check out the website www.lucasnana4.wix.com/live. Of course, YouTube at Kennedy Lucas. As of right now, I'm Kennedy Lucas, logging out.